All right, so this is I'm just because I'm going to share it with you. This is my Excel sheet that is a factoring the trinomial generator, a problem generator. I don't really like some of the answer choices that pop up with infinite algebra and some other things. So um, I make this makes trinomials where if they don't pay attention, it doesn't mess them up on factoring. If they are good at finding factors of things, but they forget whether they're adding or subtracting to the middle number, this does a little good thing to try to help them out on I don't know. It makes better bad answer choices. So, like on this one, let's make this simple first, I guess. So, on this one right here, they're looking for two numbers that multiply to 6 and subtract to 5. That's the answer right there. But if they mess up their sign on which number's bigger, well, that's that mistake there. If for some reason they're looking at things that multiplied to 6 and we're doing ones that added to 5 because they messed up their signs, well, those choices are there, depending on sign choices. And then if they are completely lazy and just grab numbers, because I've seen students do that, that answer choice is there. And every way I can mess around with the signs is here. So I have x squared plus 5x minus 6, x squared minus 5x minus 6, which, basically just makes all of these as possible right answers. And I have the box moves the word answer. So like on this one, the third one's right. On this one, the fourth one's right. Basically, I just went, hey, there's A, that's my B, there's my C, down there's my D. On the very bottom, I have a random question generator without the answer key, so you can screenshot it, and it changes. Like right there, my signs just changed, and it will scramble up my answer choices. I don't know if you were watching carefully, if I delete that too. Oh, come on. Now my answer choices have changed, but it makes reasonable answer choices the entire time. If I want to change numbers, so we'll go up here to the very top. This is the basic function. If I put a 2 in there, that's the second one. This is actually what I'm looking for. This makes trinomials where it factors whether I'm adding or subtracting differently, but to the same number. Because, 6 and 4 makes 24, but so does 12 and 2. And oh yeah, look, 12 minus 2 is 10, and 6 plus 4 is 10. So I just got a formula in there to build the basic functions to make the function work and still be factorable whether it adds or subtracts. So that's the second smallest one, by the way. There's the third smallest one, the fourth smallest. Oh, 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 oh. I think I just messed up. The fourth smallest one, the fifth smallest one. I don't know why. Oh, yeah, great. Well, I just messed up that formula. I'm gonna have to go back in there and fix it. Now it keeps doing this. This needs to be 25, but it needs to actually be, let's undo. Before it was a 4. There we go. All right, never mind. 4, I'm up here. 5, tab over and do it. 6, and as it does that, it'll keep randomly generating. By the way, it uses this red box over here. If you grab this thing and mess it up, you'll have to undo. But the red box is where this thing's reading and randomizing. Because random things are fun. Um, and I just, it might be one thing at a time. It might be not useful at all to anyone. But I was playing around with Excel trying to get better at making these things happen. So I thought it was cool, and I figured I shouldn't be stingy. By the way, check this out. Huge numbers. But notice 6 times 10 is 600, 20 times 30 is 600, and 60 minus 10 is 50, and 30 plus 20 is 50. So, like, if they're just looking at the pieces and trying to do the cheat thing on multiple choice, you can catch them and make them actually pay attention to their signs. And down here is a random problem built out of it. It randomly picks one of those 4 questions and then scrambles the answer choices, just so that you know. Like that 5600 is now moved up to B. So that's how that works. It's pretty close. Yeah, we'll see. Um, and I can change the size on these a little bit. Like I probably need to make this guy bigger. Why do they just get smaller? That's probably good. All right, and you can change the size and everything like that. All right, I'm gonna let y'all be. I'm gonna also put the actual sheet on here, but all you have to do is go to this yellow box and change the number to something, and you can make a new problem. Pretty much, it'll work for anything. I mean, if you want to be really crazy, let's say I make that 21. Now I'm running out of space. Great. You can just resize some of that. 21's a little carried away. 9 fits. All right. Um, that's it. Just mainly I was playing around with Excel and then I decided I shouldn't save things for myself. By the way, that's the ninth smallest trinomial that works this way. I'm geeking out. All right. Um, have fun. Play around with it. Use it. Throw it away. That doesn't